David, right this way.
What's a legend got to do to get a lap dance around here?
What's up, David? Good morning.
It's time to do the... Well, I don't know if this is happy hour or if this is the early bird special.
What do you mean?
Well, usually Hagar does the early bird special.
It's a little too early for you.
Nah, it's not too early. As far as my band is concerned, it's still last night.
Guess who's here? Look over here. Well, we got this set up right here. Look the legend himself, David Lee Roth.
Yeah, live in front of your naked, steaming eyes. How are you, Howard?
Look at you. You look beautiful. A vision in leather. What is that? Leather?
Robin, how are you? No, this is my best combat spandex. I'm on heightened alert today.
Ooh. You look good. You're not afraid to dress up a little bit. A lot of the rock stars today will not get dressed up for their shows.
Well, what did Sammy say? He said he's all sparkly.
Lies, jealous lies spread by my competitors to ruin my good name. Are we going to talk about Sam? Because if we are, then it's love time, baby. There's nothing but love out there. I think the only one who wasn't really having a great time out on the road was Sam.
Really?
Even in his band was rocking and having a spectacular. He had such a good time on his last night here when the MTV show that he missed the last two cities. Like I said, I think the only one who may have not had quite as much fun as many on the road was Sam. Everybody had a great time. And if you wanted to make another show, I'll see you next spring. Not a problem at all.
He said you didn't want to play Jones Beach, though, because it would have been his turn to close.
Okay, well, let's play a game. Let's see who would make the best agent in the house here. In 2 weeks, there's going to be Fashion Week. You're going to have every famous supermodel on the block within walking distance of this studio. You're going to have every major photographer and stringers from every television show around the entire world. Now, the question's never really if you're going to fill the house or if the show is going to be superb. The question is always how good or not good will the backstage be? Go. You want to play the Swamps the day after Labor Day, or do you want to wait 2 weeks, Howard?
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
What does that mean?
I can't answer that question.
You're kidding.
What it means,
I feel like we're taking the SAT.
What it means is let's look a little beyond our elbow, and I think Sam's been having a little difficult for a hard rock and party guy. He seems a little bit uptight.
All right, Gary, what does that mean?
Does it mean that you don't want your show to compete with Fashion Week?
No, I want to do it at exactly the exact same time because the backstage will be off the hook.
And why doesn't Sammy want to do?
Sam was in a big hurry.
Okay. Holy mackerel.
Wow. I'm glad somebody understood what he was saying.
Why is he so miserable, in your opinion?
Oh, I don't know. 2 big dogs, 1 big dog bowl. You know.
But
he's a little cranky from the sugar and the tequila.
What happened on tour? Did you guys become close? Did you become friends at all, or did you really?
Did you share any intimacy at all?
No, well, no. You know, it was. I always thought Sam would be the very best at either warming up or cooling down. You know.
David Lee, I said to Sammy Hagar, if you really hate David Lee Roth so much, and you claim to be a boxer, Sammy does claim to have a boxing background, I said, why don't you have a fight? I'll arrange it. I'll pay each of you to go in the ring, 5 rounds, and fight. And he backed off. He would not do it. Would you do it?
I called Sammy out in front of maybe 20 people in the backstage area after his famous Page 6 harangue.
Yes.
And, we were duly separated. And afterwards, it was really colorful because then it was like a rap show backstage with armed policemen and everything. And his management was threatening, restraining orders and so forth.
But you're a karate expert. Am I correct?
I think Sam probably would never take a chance of hurting that strumming hand.
I see. So he will not fight you. But you would fight him if I could arrange it.
I think by offering him this tour, I may have saved him from having to do celebrity boxing.
I have to say something. David Lee is wearing a thong.
Are you wearing a thong?
I'm not wearing a thong.
Turn around.
Cut the ass cheeks out of those pants. Let me see. What's the matter with you?
Let Howard see.
Turn around and let me see your ass. Oh. Let me see it.
Go ahead. He's got panty line. It's a thong.
You got a panty line in there?
Just Scores last night. I got a thong in my throat.
Did you go to Scores last night?
Only the best cultural events.
Did you go to Scores last night?
I go sneaking around. I make sure I stop at all the best places.
That's a great place, isn't it?
Would it kill you if I told you that Panama was actually the name of a stripper from Albuquerque?
Is that right?
Did you write when Van Halen would get together? You wrote the lyrics, right?
Yeah, I wrote all the lyrics, did the videos, did the what the album covers were, etc., etc.
So Eddie wrote the music and you wrote the lyrics.
Yeah,
and did everything else.
And it worked.
You'll never work with those guys again. It's done.
No, it's a possibility in the future, but how long are you going to hold your breath?
Tomorrow, Susan Sarandon is an Oscar